Have you ever wondered why your generation seems completely addicted to instant gratification while your parents keep preaching about delayed gratification? What if I told you that everything you've been taught about this topic is actually missing the most crucial piece of the puzzle? Today we're diving deep into the real truth about instant versus delayed gratification and why understanding this could literally change the trajectory of your entire life. Let's start with what's really happening in your brain right now. Every time you get a notification, every time you scroll through social media, every time you order something online and get it delivered the same day, your brain releases dopamine. It's like a tiny celebration happening inside your head. But here's where it gets interesting. This isn't just about willpower or being lazy. Your brain is literally being rewired by the world around you. Think about it this way. Your grandparents had to wait weeks to get a letter from someone. Your parents had to wait until a specific time to watch their favorite TV show. But you can talk to anyone instantly, watch any movie immediately, and have almost anything delivered to your door within hours. Your brain has adapted to expect immediate rewards, and when those rewards don't come, it feels like actual pain. But before we villainize instant gratification completely, let's talk about why it's not entirely evil. Instant gratification has actually driven some incredible innovations. The demand for immediate results has pushed technology forward at an unprecedented pace. We've solved problems, created conveniences, and connected the world in ways that seemed impossible just decades ago. The ability to get quick feedback, rapid prototyping, and immediate communication has accelerated human progress in remarkable ways. However, there's a darker side to this story that most people don't talk about. When your brain becomes accustomed to constant instant rewards, it starts to struggle with tasks that require longer-term thinking. Your attention span shrinks. Your ability to focus on difficult problems decreases. Most importantly, your capacity to work toward long-term goals gets severely compromised. Here's where delayed gratification comes into play and why it's so crucial for your generation to understand. Delayed gratification isn't just about waiting. It's about building what psychologists call cognitive control. When you practice delaying immediate rewards for bigger future benefits, you're literally strengthening the prefrontal cortex of your brain. This is the part responsible for decision-making, planning, and self-control. The famous Stanford marshmallow experiment showed us something fascinating. Children who could wait for a second marshmallow instead of eating one immediately performed better academically, had better health outcomes, and achieved more success later in life. But here's what most people miss about this study. It wasn't really about the marshmallow. It was about developing the mental muscles needed to pursue long-term goals. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Your generation faces unique challenges that previous generations didn't have to deal with. Social media algorithms are specifically designed to hijack your attention and keep you scrolling. Dating apps promise instant connections but often deliver shallow interactions. Career platforms suggest that success should come quickly and easily. You're swimming against a current that's specifically designed to pull you toward immediate gratification. But here's the plot twist that changes everything. The most successful people in your generation aren't the ones who completely avoid instant gratification. Instead, they're the ones who have learned to strategically use both instant and delayed gratification to their advantage. They understand that instant gratification can provide motivation and momentum, while delayed gratification builds the foundation for lasting success. Think about successful YouTubers, entrepreneurs, or artists your age. They often use instant gratification tools like social media to build their audience and get immediate feedback. But they also commit to long-term projects, consistent content creation, and skill development that takes years to pay off. They've learned to balance both systems instead of choosing one over the other. So how can you apply this knowledge to your own life? Start by identifying areas where instant gratification is actively hurting your long-term goals. Maybe it's endless scrolling when you should be studying, or ordering takeout when you're trying to save money. Then create systems that give you small, immediate rewards for taking steps toward your bigger goals. And you can start this today. For example, If you're trying to build a skill, celebrate small, daily improvements instead of waiting months to see major progress. If you're saving money, track your progress weekly and reward yourself for hitting milestones. The key is to hack your brain's reward system to work for you instead of against you. The real truth about instant versus delayed gratification isn't that one is good and one is bad. It's that your generation has a unique opportunity to leverage both in ways that previous generations couldn't. You have access to tools and technologies that can provide immediate feedback and motivation while you work toward long-term goals. The question isn't whether you should choose instant or delayed gratification. The question is how you can strategically use both to create the life you actually want. Your generation has the potential to achieve things that seemed impossible just decades ago, but only if you understand how to navigate the tension between immediate desires and long-term dreams. Remember, the future belongs to those who can master both the sprint and the marathon. Which version of yourself will you choose to become? The masterful engineer or not? If you wish to become a masterful engineer, just visit our website, www.masterfulengineer.co.uk today.